She will always show her sexual desire right away, but the question is, how will I know? Many of them don't make it obvious. It's something subtle, you notice it in small details. Sometimes, a slight body tilt towards you is already a sign, or playing with a straw in her mouth is another clue. But don't go around like a crazy person thinking that every woman using a straw in her drink and tilting toward you is dying to go to bed with you. Here, I will tell you about other signs you should pay attention to. So, what are the signs that she is truly interested in you? It might seem hard to decipher, but the truth is that female behavior reveals much more than words. Body language, subtle gestures, and even the way she laughs at your jokes can be clear indications that sexual desire is present. And the most surprising part? Many times, these signs are right in front of you, but they go unnoticed. Forget the idea that she needs to say something directly. Sexual attraction isn't always verbalized. And once you learn to read these signs, the dynamic changes completely. You become someone who understands what few can see, and that gives you an advantage. The key is in observing and knowing how to interpret what each movement means. Do you want to discover how she really feels and how to respond to that in the best way? Then, let's dive into this topic and uncover what her attraction signals are trying to tell you. Body language is one of the first signs of interest to watch for. Says much more than words. For example, if you notice that a woman subtly leans her body towards you while talking, this could be a clear sign of interest. That's because, unconsciously, she's showing openness and a desire for closeness, which is a valuable clue. Notice how her legs and feet are positioned. If they're pointing toward you, it may be an indication that she's focused on the interaction. In addition, eye contact is another crucial factor. If she maintains eye contact for a few seconds, breaks it, and looks again, it's possible she's flirting subtly. This type of female behavior is common in attraction situations, as it demonstrates curiosity and openness. Often, small touches on the arm or shoulder also reveal signs of interest and a desire to create physical connection, even if subtly. Repetitive gestures, like touching her hair or adjusting her clothes, may also indicate nervousness or interest in impressing. When these signs appear, flirting is already present, even if nonverbal. For those who want to better understand female behavior, these details in body language are like a map revealing the way to discover her true sexual desire. Signs of interest in female behavior can be subtle but are always there. It's common that when a woman is interested, she looks for ways to be closer, like finding reasons to talk or prolong the interaction. These moments create opportunities for flirting and are good chances to observe how she behaves, such as frequent smiles and a softer tone of voice. Another strong sign of interest is how she reacts to your jokes or comments. Even if something isn't that funny, her laughter may be an indication that she's trying to please. Additionally, she may start sharing small details of her personal life, opening a window for creating a deeper connection. This type of behavior reflects not just interest but a desire for intimacy. Finally, female behavior in flirting is often marked by the desire to catch your attention, either through gestures or furtive glances. If she starts to lightly tease, touching or provoking in a friendly way, it's a clear sign that she wants more than just casual conversation. Understanding these signals is crucial for knowing when to act and how to respond to the implicit sexual desire. Flirting is a powerful tool in expressing sexual desire, and female behavior often reflects this subtly but clearly. Small gestures like biting her lips, maintaining prolonged eye contact, or even playing with accessories like rings or bracelets are nonverbal ways to show interest. These signs usually indicate an attempt to spark interest in the other person, creating an atmosphere of attraction. When a woman feels stronger sexual desire, the flirting tends to intensify. Casual touches at unexpected moments, such as when picking something up or passing by, are classic examples of how she uses body language to demonstrate her feelings. In many cases, her tone of voice becomes softer and more engaging, almost like an invitation to get closer. In these moments, it's important to be attentive to reciprocate in the right way. Moreover, flirting can be a way to test reciprocity. If you notice these signs of interest and respond appropriately, you can create a cycle of mutual attraction. It's not just about words, but how you create an atmosphere, a space where body language and behavior speak more than anything else. Those who understand this dynamic have a significant advantage in the game of seduction. Body language is often the first channel through which sexual desire manifests. When a woman is attracted, she tends to adopt more open postures, physically approaching, and her movements become slower and more delicate. These subtle gestures, such as lightly tilting her head or touching her own face, indicate that she is trying to establish a deeper emotional and physical connection. Sexual desire can also be observed in micro-expressions. For instance, if she raises her eyebrows slightly when she sees you, or if her lips part when she smiles, these are signs that her interest goes beyond just conversation. Small touches, like lightly brushing hands or briefly touching the shoulder, carry a clear intention, showing that she is comfortable creating physical closeness. This type of female behavior is intentional and full of meaning. Often, flirting and desire intersect, making body language interpretation an art. Each gesture, no matter how small, is a piece of a puzzle that reveals sexual interest. It's important to pay attention to these cues because they are the key to understanding the true level of attraction. Those who master the skill of interpreting these signs of interest know when it's the right moment to advance and when it's better to wait. When signs of interest become evident, flirting enters a more dynamic phase. Female behavior during this moment is often marked by a combination of physical closeness and eye games. It's essential to respond to these signs subtly, balancing confidence and respect. When you notice that she leans towards you or maintains eye contact, a slight smile or controlled approach may be the ideal next step. Knowing how to interpret and reciprocate body language is the secret to keeping the flirting alive. When a woman shows interest, like playing with her hair or touching her own neck, these actions suggest that she's seeking a connection. A practical example would be maintaining eye contact a few seconds longer than usual without seeming invasive. This sends a message of reciprocity, encouraging the continuation of this attraction game. The most important thing is to balance flirting and respecting her pace. Each sign of interest is an opening, but you need to read her reactions carefully. Being overly direct can break the sexual tension that has been built, while a lighter, controlled response helps strengthen the bond of interest. Knowing when to act or step back is what makes flirting such a powerful and engaging dance. In social settings, female behavior can reveal clear signs of flirting, even when disguised under casual interactions. A woman may behave more extrovertedly, laughing loudly, joking, or touching people more frequently when she is interested in someone in the group. These gestures are ways to subtly attract attention while also observing the other's reactions. Here, body language becomes a powerful seduction tool. Another important aspect is how she behaves regarding personal space. If a woman reduces the physical distance between you, coming closer than she would with others, that's a strong sign that interest is present. Flirting, in these contexts, can be a balance between being noticed while not making her sexual desire too obvious. By interpreting these interactions, you can respond with the same lightness, showing that you also notice the game. In social situations, flirting can expand beyond body language. Female behavior tends to align with the person she wants to impress. If she mirrors your actions or tries to harmonize the conversation's tone with yours, this is a subconscious strategy to strengthen the bond. To respond, adopting a similar posture and getting into the rhythm of the interaction can increase the connection, making it easier to create mutual attraction. As flirting progresses, female behavior usually becomes more explicit, revealing final signs of interest. A woman who already feels comfortable around you may start to maintain eye contact for longer, smile more intimately, or even seek opportunities to be alone with you. These moments are crucial because they indicate that sexual desire is becoming more present and that she is open to a deeper connection. At this stage, small gestures become even more significant. She might start touching your arm or your back, or even play more lightly as a way to test how you react. Female behavior at this point is intentional, a way to show that she's ready for the relationship to evolve. Body language here speaks more than any word. Knowing how to interpret these final signs of interest is essential to responding appropriately. Demonstrating reciprocity through a gentle touch or a confident smile can solidify the moment. The key is to maintain subtlety while reinforcing the flirtation. This balance between lightness and intensity is what makes the interaction grow, turning desire into something tangible. Now that you know the signs, are you really paying attention to them? Are you ready to identify the right moment to act when her body language screams desire? Female behavior may be subtle, but with what you've learned here, it will be much easier to decipher these signs of interest. Don't let opportunities go unnoticed. Apply all of this the next time you're in front of someone who attracts you. And remember, the key is to observe and act with subtlety. If you want to continue learning more about how to interpret and respond to these flirting signals, don't miss the chance to subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any important tips. Now, have you ever thought about getting any woman you want just through text messages? There's a secret that all women keep to themselves. This secret is a mental trigger that activates in their mind when you send certain specific messages. I teach all of this in an ebook, and I'll leave it as a gift in the first pinned comment on this video. It's not free only because I worked hard to make it, but it's almost free as the price is absurdly low, cheaper than a snack. Go get your gift. And have you ever thought about having a woman you want just through text messages? There is a secret that all women keep with them. This secret is a mental trigger that activates in their heads when you send them some specific messages. I teach all this in an ebook. I will leave it out in the first comment pinned to this video. It's not free because I had work to do, but it's almost free because the price is absurdly low, cheaper than a snack. Go there and get your gift, and you know that you can activate her desire yourself, right? Yes, women have a switch, and when you press it, it automatically triggers her desire to go to bed with you. In my experiences, I've lost many opportunities by not being calibrated and missing the right moment to activate this button in her. But as the years went by, I developed and learned, and I can say that nowadays I can have intimate contact with her whenever I want. It's just about pressing that button, and she goes crazy. But that's a story for another video, the one right there on your screen. Click it and I'll see you there.